Hey guys, it's me, Tara from Estate Sales by Tara. And today I wanted to do a short video, kind of short I guess, short as I can make it, about why you should not do your own estate sale. I know what you're thinking. Tara, why are you trying to tell me this? Like, we can do this ourselves. Well, I'm going to give you a few reasons, suggestions of what I have noticed. I do approximately 30 to 40 estate sales a year. I do a minimum of 3 estate sales every single month. So 3 weekends out of every single month, I'm doing an estate sale. So that alone enables me to know what things are going to go for. Because when you're pricing things repetitively, then you know if you price it at one price one weekend and then you have it again a few weeks later, that you know what you can get for it. You know what you tried to get for it, and then what you end up having to go to. Also, you know how to bargain with people versus trying to do it yourselves. It's hard for you to detach yourself from your emotional, the value that you carry onto something based off the emotional attachment that you have to it. Whereas when you hire somebody that has a company like myself, it makes a big difference because we take away that emotional connection and we're able to price based off of what the value, the market value is of that item, at that given moment. Because, like, for example, Christmas stuff, well, it doesn't sell very good in the summertime, but around like Thanksgiving and Christmas time, you can price higher than you would in the summer, and you wouldn't think that if you didn't know that already. So whatever holiday season is coming up, those are the things that you want to showcase, and you wouldn't normally think that if you're trying to do your own estate sale. Another thing, if you don't know the business, if you don't understand this, you're not going to know the best times of the month to have an estate sale. So that's something else that you got to weigh in. As somebody that does an estate sale as for a living, I know what works and what doesn't work, the ins and outs. And I'm going to give you a few short details real quick. So, for example, you would probably, if this were your house, you would probably throw these away. They're just little buckets that your plants come in at Walmart, right? They're just tossed away buckets. So if you were having your own estate sale, you would probably throw these away. Whereas if you hired me to do your estate sale, I could probably get you $1 a piece for them. Well, if you look here at the stack, there's quite a few. And you would just probably toss these. And this adds up pretty quickly. So, this goes to show you that there are plenty of things that you would think have no value that I can sell when you would, normally just toss them. Coming over here now, one thing that makes a big difference is how you showcase things. So, for example, you see how I decorated this piece of wrought iron furniture? It gives people the idea, and it gives them the opportunity to say, oh, I like how she decorated that, or I don't like it. But the point being is they can envision it at their house and envision what they can do with it. And then not only that, but I take florals when I can, especially during the springtime, and I decorate with them because it enhances the way that the overall scenery looks. And so it's going to make things sell and make things pop. Also, I know how to take good pictures. I have certain apps on my phone that will enhance the pictures. It enhances the contrast, the backgrounds, the brightness. All of those things play into how well your pictures look on the internet when people are deciding whether to come to your estate sale or not. Other thing, real quick, you're not going to know exactly how to price things. You may price things. Typically, you only do one of two ways. You price too high, or you price way too low. There's no in the middle ground. Whereas with me, I've priced the same stuff over and over again because it's usually the same decade, same era of people that are needing estate sales right now. So I'm selling the same stuff over and over again, the same types of furniture, the same types of refrigerators. You get where I'm going with that. So things like, these rocks that you buy at the dollar store. Well, you can put $1 on them and you can still get $1 back. So that's one thing right there. This line head right here, you would probably have it at your estate or your own estate sale if you're trying to have this yourself. And you might mark $5 on it. Well, you just kind of clean them up some, and you see that I put $20 on it. Another thing is you turn this around so where all you really see is the focus of the line head and you have flowers coming out of it. It makes it really pretty and eye-catching. These planters right here, yeah, they're antique, they're rusted, but once again, this may be something that you would think has no value, but it really does. Another thing, wrought iron is very expensive. And unless you knew that already, you might put this at, say, 15, 20 bucks when it actually could go for anywhere between $40 to $60. So you're losing out on money because this is not something that you normally would do. So keep that in mind if you are, like I said, I wanted to make this short, but I wanted you to just know that it's always better to hire an estate sale company to host your estate sale versus doing it yourself, because we are going to know how to bargain with people. We're going to know how to display all your stuff. Not only that, but me personally, I have over 17,000 followers just on my own personal, not personal, but yes, my business page on Facebook. So your reach is going to already be out to 17,000 people organically. And what that means when I say organically, it means those are people that live here and shop here. I'm not reaching people in other states, or actually I am, but way far off. These are all people, the 17,000 people that are following my page are true shoppers of mine, and they come to all my sales religiously. Not only that, but I'm a member of estatesales.net. That's something that you have to pay a monthly subscription to. And so if you're not part of that, then you're not going to be sent out in that email blast that goes out. It goes out to like a 250-mile radius for every sale that I do. So that's going to generate a lot more people coming to your estate sales. And lastly, I'll say, when you have your own sale, you're limited to where you can advertise for your sale. And when you do your own, you're limited to only being able to post on your Facebook page, maybe Facebook Marketplace, maybe your friend's page will share it. But the people that are going to be searching for that and find it are going to be your bargain shoppers, your people that are reselling. And not that that's a bad thing, but people that are reselling, you can pretty much guess that they're trying to get things at a bargain because, well, they're trying to profit on it too. So when you hire me, I know already what to ask for, number one. And secondly, I'm going to reach out to people that are collectors and not people necessarily always looking to resell. And that's what you're going to be dealing with if you do it on your own. You're going to get frustrated because they're going to come in there and they're going to ask you to come down on prices. Or not only that, but you may have 25 cents on something that was really worth $25 and you just lost out on a lot of money just because you didn't know the value of things. And that's one thing. I have apps on my phone that I can take pictures and research things. And it's a lot more effective for you to hire me than to do it yourself. So I hope this video helped you. I hope it inspired you to call me, 318-547-7623. And the next time that you think of doing an estate sale, or you know someone that's interested in doing an estate sale, don't recommend doing it yourself, because you're going to always have a better turnout if you hire me. So thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a great day.